Hey everybody, welcome back to another video, and today I wanted to do a workshop map spotlight video because I believe this map is going to be the aimbot's replacement. I mean, it's not going to replace deathmatch or retakes, but I think that this is the new wave of how to actually warm up using a workshop map. So if you've ever actually browsed the Steam store for different aim trainers, you'll see that there's a ton of third-party games. I know Aim Hero is a big one that people play, but there's a ton of third-party games that aren't Counter-Strike that you can purchase to help with your aim. This is a different Kovac aim trainer, but the big one is this one, Kovac 2.0. This goes for $10. It's Steam summer sale right now, so it's, $7.50, but this is $10. That it's not Counter-Strike, right? This is outside of the game. You can go in there and you can, shoot at things, and they give you different levels, different types of training that just isn't available in Counter-Strike. And the one knock on all of these third-party games, all these third-party platforms, I believe there's also like online in-browser ones, right? See if I can play it right now. I've never done this. Let me see. Goalkeeper. Oh wait, no, bot flick. That sounds nice. Play in browser. It's loading. So look, you can just do this in browser. You don't need Counter-Strike. And while this is a great thing for maybe it's not great, for like schools, or like if you don't have access to your computer or a computer that can run Counter-Strike. Oh, this is going to be loud. Full screen's required. Okay, this is way too loud. But, oh, Jesus, that was sharp. But you get my point, right? It's cool when you don't have access to Counter-Strike. But if you have access to Counter-Strike, there's like no reason to use these kind of games, except for, maybe they have different options that Counter-Strike doesn't have to offer. But that ends here. And also the biggest knock on these games is that it's very difficult to match your sensitivity. I don't know why. I've never personally played these. I've just heard complaints from my friends that do play these that it's really difficult to match your in-game sensitivity. But like I said, that ends here. So the people that created YPRAC, which are all these maps, I'm subscribed to just about every single one of them. You can go through, you can pre-fire, you can learn all the smokes, you can learn flashes, grenades, mollies, right? It has everything in these for each map in particular. I find them very helpful, especially the pre-fire things. But the people that made that have now made YPRAC Aim Trainer. A link to this will be in the description, but I believe this is the new aimbots. I've been using this to warm up recently. It's so much more fun. It's different than anything that you've done. So you have your basic YPRAC jump to start thing that's always there. You're greeted with the normal YPRAC map menu, I guess. I don't know what to call it, but so you have all these different options. You have flicking, speed, precision, tracking, burst. We're going to go through and just talk about each one. Flicking, right? And you can change. There's 5 options within each one, as you can see here, right? And I don't know how they work. I haven't gone through every single one of these. I like the reflex shot, and we'll put it on hard. And you can change the difficulty. All it does is change the size of the little balls that pop up here. So I have not warmed up at all today, so we'll see. And it's timed right here. So I don't have all day to go and hit these balls. See, it will disappear if I don't shoot it, right? So you guys get the point. Let's get out of here before I embarrass myself further. Then we have speed, which is this one's always fun. Let's put this on okay, it's on normal. All right, we can keep it on normal. So this is where you're just trying to go around and follow all of this, right? I featured this in one of my videos previously, and people were asking about it, so I was like, hey, I could just do a whole thing on this workshop map. But you guys get the point of that, right? Then you have precision. This is where it's trying to get all these little tiny guys as fast as possible, and you can see down here you have your counter of how much you have left, and it looks like we have 100 of these because it's going down a percentage every time I shoot. But you guys get that? So you can get your precision going. Tracking, this is always cool. So it's about spraying, or you can go for taps, right? But the balls are moving across, and this is things. Who's messaging me? Who's messaging me on Steam right now? These are things that previously, as far as I'm concerned, were not options for like workshop maps, or this was only available in like Kovacs or whatever aim trainers. This is another thing where you're supposed to like burst instead. I don't know what the difference is between this one and the last one. I'm sure that there's an actual difference. They do kind of stop, so it does show like the bullet punch, the aim punch, which is kind of cool. But yeah, this is just what I believe to be the next big thing, right? We all have our aimbots still, right? It's kind of fun. Another one that I also like, just to throw it in there since we're talking about aim maps, is CSGO Hub. A link to this will also be in the description. This one's kind of fun. It's just aimbots with a couple more features, a little bit more streamlined in my opinion. So if this does load in, we will get a chance to check it out. But there's different options in here like rush. You can do movement. You can do some pre-fire, although it's not as in-depth as the YPRAC map pre-fires. I would still highly recommend those over this. So let's pick a team here. And we can do rush. This one's my favorite, right? Because they're all coming at you, and you got to make sure that they don't get to this line. And if, let's say, you're shooting a little bit too slow, they get there, right? Range, this is just your normal aimbots, right? And then you have different things like the movement, or wait, hold on, this one's also fun, the speed challenge. Or no, it's the time trial. Is it speed challenge? No, it's time trial. Is it? Yeah, this one's fun. This one's fun. Because they pop up, and you have to flick over to them. It's kind of what the last one was doing, but this one's actually using bots, right? So this is kind of cool. And it's fun. It's fun. And then movement, they have the KZ map that people like to play on, right? So it's a nice little fun thing to warm up with. If like this is more of a right before a match kind of thing, and like I don't know, you don't have a lot of time compared to the first one I showed you, the YPRAC, where it's like, okay, you do have a lot of time. There's so many different things that you can specifically really train mechanically. And I think that's why I like the YPRAC one a lot more than any other map, is just because the different options, so many different settings that you can choose, which really helps you define and narrow down what you actually want to practice that day, right? Because in deathmatch, it could be anything, right? You could be going for taps, you could be going for sprays, whatever. But with the YPRAC aim trainer, right, it's whatever you choose, and you can really get down and specify what you want to work on, and you can just do it over and over and over again. So that's all I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. If you do want your demo reviewed by me, just become a channel member. Click the join button on my channel page. If you only want half a demo reviewed, I also have that as an option. There's different tiers. I will do it once a month, every month, until you cancel the subscription. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you guys have a good day, and I will see you all next time.